Hold that thought. We want to talk more stock specific, especially in trade today, and we're going to come back to you with those stock ideas. Let's get in that cement sector perspective. Remember, dispatches have been fairly strong, growing between 10 to 11% on an average. The outlook going forward, let's get that from Puneet Dalmia, Managing Director at Dalmia Cement. Mr. Dalmia, many thanks for joining us. We were just discussing the IIP numbers. They've come with us for the month of November, and they've come in stronger than estimates. Now, your reaction first to the IIP figures, and particularly for your segment, for your industry and for your company. How do you see demand growing next year? Do you see it growing in double digits, upwards of 10% perhaps?
I think we have seen very strong demand growth, throughout the year. And I think there are a couple of reasons for this. I think one is that, some of our customer sectors like real estate raised a lot of money, during the summer and off through to Q3. So I think our customers became stronger, and I also saw that the consumer confidence has come back up. So India has been relatively insulated from the global meltdown. Our households are not leveraged, and as consumer confidence goes back up, a lot of spending starts to happen. So I think we are seeing robust demand growth, and we expect that trend to continue. And if I look at the future going into 2010 and 11, our economy is going to have an investment-led GDP growth. So infrastructure investments, a lot of capex cycle at the industrial level, in power sector, in steel sector, in roads, etc. So it's an investment-led demand growth. We have typically seen that the cement consumption may grow at 1.5x the GDP growth. So if the GDP grows at 8%, I will not be surprised if cement demand continues to grow in double digits, and it may even grow into the teens for a few years.
That's a very positive outlook, Mr. Dalmia. Any particular, just to sort of dissect that a little bit, any particular regions where you're seeing that growth coming from, and also with all capacity addition that the sector has seen over the last few months, any threat to that kind of an outlook?
I think, we are continuing to see robust housing growth, and we are also seeing infrastructure-led growth in many regions. For example, if I look at the eastern region, demand growth has been 17-18% as compared to the all-India average of about 11%. And we see a lot of, construction happening in Bihar after the Nitish Kumar government has taken over. And I think if some of the power projects also, come into force, there are a lot of coal mines in eastern India. I think that is further going to accentuate this trend. Similarly, if I look at the southern region, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka have shown almost flat demand growth. Demand growth has been, literally zero. And we have seen that is because the IT sector was, a little bit uncertain for, over the first half of the year. And then there has been political uncertainty. So I think the reasons are different, but I think it's mostly infrastructure and rural demand which is causing.
Okay, Mr. Dalmia, thanks so much for joining us and running us through those reactions to those IIP numbers.